Currently, we are focusing on our internal solution called Visiomatic, which is an AI tracking tools to help businesses track their employees, their transporters, and also their processes. So we don't call ourselves an AI company, but mainly we use AI to enrich our solution and also to improve our internal productivity. So more or less, we are a digital transformation company and currently leveraging on AI to enhance our offerings. How it increase the accessibility of these AI models and technology to the main mass. On the surface, we interacting with AI on a daily basis, especially on customer service tools, and also some of when they want to protect your logins, your login information, they detect suspicious login. You also use some sort of pattern recognition through AI. So we have been interacting on a daily basis, not just to enrich our daily life, but also for some sort of our security protection as well. Our programmers no longer mainly write their codes, but rather we use automation tools to write the code itself based on what we design and the task that we assign them to do. So in a way, it changed our industry and a company from merely be a software programmer or coder into more like an editor or supervisor. So these are the transformation, the big transformation that has taken our industry by storm. But it also leads to some significant impacts in terms of employability of the graduates and how we train our staffs, our engineers. It's no longer they have to code line by line, but they must have a bigger skill set in terms of addressing problem solving. Now that is a critical role and skill that is required in this industry. Automation helps us to actually focus more on designing the solution, more like what we call value-added activities instead of just programming. So now we shift our programmers into focusing more on developing the solution overall, adding more features into what before this maybe it took 1 month, so currently we can half that. So we use AI extensively, not just in our company but also in the industry, so that we can offer a more what we call complete solution based on the same time frame. What AI will mean is you will automate all these daily repetitive tasks, tedious tasks. But then again, it will release lots of these employees currently working on this mundane job. So it's either we displace them or we have to retrain them. But training them requires a different approach because right now, they need to design this work. They need to work more on the problem solving side. So problem solving is usually associated with higher level of thinking and activity. So the education blueprint for this country also needs to change. Instead of just purely on the technical side, maybe more on the conceptual, engineering, philosophical side. So those are the kind of the things, like I said, what the government needs to do is to also help to the workforce to adapt. We are living currently in AI bubble. So probably it's about to pop or burst. Because VCs, investors are racing to put their money in the AI space. So we have lots of AI startups, AI innovators racing to give and offer their product, and most of the time at a subsidized rate and price. Businesses need to think in long term. Adopting AI is not just putting your money here in this service, use this one to automate, but need to think sustainably because there's a possibility that you will lock your SOPs, you will lock your operational data to some business that might go out in the future. So one of our advice is try to deploy locally if it's small. It's good to start, you share, but once you reach certain critical mass, you should move some of the infra in-house.